appreciate, I know it happens to me all the time, it happened to Lisa last week. We appreciate it when people listen and hear us and tell us when they see us out that they heard us, so we just wanted to throw that out there first. We appreciate all the comments. We talked about life insurance last week, and so we're gonna switch gears today and talk about special event insurance. So we've written some of that lately.
Yeah, a lot of weddings. When you think about special events, you don't really think of all of the things that can be included in that, but retirement parties, birthday parties. I've even heard of baby showers, which was a new one to me. Lots of concerts, things that bring up new risks in life.
Right, sometimes, so you take it if you're a small, of course, you can be an individual and have those needs. If you're having a wedding, the wedding insurance is pretty interesting because it covers a lot of things that there's no other insurance policy would cover. But if you're a small business, if you're gonna, whether you're a DJ, caterer, whatever it is, a lot of venues will not let you in that door if you don't prove that you have insurance. So some people carry insurance, and they should, if they have a small business, carry insurance all the time. But if you're just getting started, for whatever reason, you don't carry it, you can buy a one-day event policy, or however long the event is, to meet that requirement. So that's one of the things that you might consider doing. There's also, even if you carry insurance, you might still need event insurance. And I've got some examples, but I want to start off by saying it depends on your business, it depends on what's going to happen at the event, and it depends on your insurance. So like we always say, don't wait till you have a claim to find out if you're covered or not. But an example that I read yesterday was, say that you're a small business and you're going to have a party for your employees and you're going to have a cash bar. Well, guess what? You just became, you need liquor liability now. Most general liability, the standard general liability policies have host liquor liability, but once you charge, that's out the window. So that's one thing that you might consider for a special event.
Absolutely, and you think of a lot of your wedding venues, and even if you're allowing guests to BYOB, there's an exposure there. Even if you're not providing it, it's happening at your event. So there's lots of things to think about in that, going down that road of liquor liability.
Yeah, it's something that people don't think about if they're not in that business. If they're in that business, of course they think about it and they have the coverage. But it's this last minute, oh, hey, let's do this. And then, somebody got too much and drove and had an accident and it turns ugly. So,
absolutely.
And then we used to insure, this was a long time ago, semi-private, not semi, what do they call the private, but they're not really private, semi-private football team?
Oh, semi-pro.
Semi-pro. I knew that didn't come out right. And I mean, and it's kind of.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I'm taking it she doesn't have your sports encyclopedia.
No, not so much.
Well, I know what pro football is, but these guys were not pro, but they thought they were, whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like, you're gonna drill a well in a really dangerous place, and you may have a blowout. I can understand that all day long, but it was a real learning experience for that team. Because it was really funny. It wasn't in Graham. Y'all won't know who it was. I'm not talking about anybody that some of the details are changed to protect the people. But they would call on Friday. Their games were on Sundays. We're going to have a guy jump out of an airplane today and land on the field. Is that covered? So I'd have to work on that. And then one time it was going to be pyrotechnics. And then they were going to have some kind of crazy thing for the kids. So they did something new every week. And so it was just a really good learning experience to me of what's covered under some policies and what's not. And a lot of those things are excluded, especially if you're in that kind of business. So.
Did they insure Tim Tebow when they had him?
Stop it. It wasn't, I don't know what you're talking about. That was really cool. We got to go to that game and meet Tim Tebow, which was really cool. So it was a cool day.
Not a big fan of Tim Tebow.
Well, at the time.
He stood up First Baptist Church.
Yes, but this was way before.
Okay.
Yeah, way before.
When he was still a Christian.
Well, now that's a whole other subject.
I know.
One of the things, you talk about special event deals, I know that some of the venues that I have done, they ask for like $1 million policy. And you think, man, that's going to cost you a lot of money. But seriously, it's not that much.
No.
It's not. And
even those hole-in-one competitions, you can insure those, and they're not that much.
I'm glad you brought that up, Tim, because that's another thing that special event insurance will cover sometimes in your general liability one is if you have to cancel your event because of weather or what have you. That can be covered, like the hole-in-one, can be covered where most insurance wouldn't be addressed at all. So.
And here's an interesting fact on cancellation. In a wedding policy, there are certain add-ons. And if you have to cancel your wedding, it'll cover for the therapy that you have to have after the cancellation.
I might not have needed therapy if we canceled our wedding, but Rick would have needed it because I would have killed him or tried to kill him anyway. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to get off on that either.
It was 32 years ago. I think the statute of limitations has run out.
No,
No.
No?
no, no, they're still there, believe me.
But we would love, if you're gonna have an event, just thinking about it, or if you're somebody that works in these venues that we've been talking about, give us a call. Like Rick said, it's not that expensive. And you can even, on these special event policies, because they are for small periods of time, you can even buy up to 5 million insurance, and it doesn't really cost that much. And you know, cause I mean, it's just a 1, 2 to 3 day thing, and we would definitely advise you to carry liability all year long, but we can talk to you about all of that and give you your options, so we'd love for you to give us a call.
Okay, very good. What's the number?
940-549-2525. Come see us, second floor Sierra Bank in downtown Graham, or www.bryanins.com.
Lacey, you didn't say a whole lot. You want to jump in with anything?
That was my fault. I just started
I
talking.
know, you know, we're busy every day, and we've been working on several events this week, so we thought this would be a good topic to discuss and keep it going.
I have to compliment you guys. I had to file a claim, first one I've ever filed in a long, long, long time. And we got struck by lightning on KBLY on Sunday morning, like about 4 o'clock. And I'm just really impressed with the whole process and how
Good.
fast it's moved along and
Good.
working well. And they even recommended that I change a manufacturer because they are seeing a lot of lightning strikes with this
Good.
company. And they said, we'd rather go ahead and invest in you and a better piece of equipment.
We like to hear
So,
that. I know
y'all did great. I
I
really
know
appreciate it.
Ashley Alejo's been working really hard on that, and I'm glad it's going well.
Yeah, boy, we've had a lot of things happen with our whole area. There was a power outage that was posted here in Graham for 3 hours, at least 3 hours
Right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just the weather's taking its toll on good old
For
West
sure,
Texas.
and I don't think it's done, so,
All right, thanks, ladies. Good to have you in.
thank you. I'm sorry, Lisa. I just-